Did you know that one simple spice, when chewed for just 60 seconds, could awaken energy, focus, and vitality that you thought was long gone? If you're over 60 and starting to feel the wear and tear of aging, there's good news. Your strength isn't lost. It's just been waiting for the right key to unlock it. And that key may be something already sitting in your kitchen: clove. This video will take you on a deep journey into the science, tradition, and daily use of clove, a powerful spice with natural compounds that boost blood flow, sharpen your mind, improve digestion, and support male vitality. You'll discover how to use it, when to chew it, and why this small habit could bring big changes to your health. Let's dive into the chapters that explore the power of this ancient spice. Chapter 1. The decline of strength after 60. Turning 60 is often seen as a major milestone, a time for reflection, retirement, and enjoying the fruits of a lifetime of work. But for many, it also comes with a quiet realization that their body doesn't respond like it used to. Tasks that were once easy, like getting out of bed quickly, carrying groceries, or walking briskly, begin to feel slower and more tiring. This decline in physical strength is one of the most noticeable and frustrating changes that accompany aging. Muscles naturally begin to shrink in mass and function, a process known as sarcopenia. Bones may become less dense, joints stiffer, and stamina lower. It's not just the body that slows down. Even mental sharpness and emotional energy can begin to wane. This doesn't happen overnight. It's the cumulative result of decades of wear and tear, reduced hormone production, less efficient nutrient absorption, and the gradual decline of cellular regeneration. Circulation becomes slower, oxygen delivery to muscles and tissues less efficient, and inflammation more persistent. For men especially, the reduction in testosterone levels can lead to a significant dip in both physical and emotional vitality. Sleep becomes lighter, recovery from exertion takes longer, and everyday activities demand more effort than they once did. It's easy to accept this as the new normal, a natural part of growing older. But the truth is, many aspects of this decline can be slowed, stopped, or even reversed with the right lifestyle, nutrition, and natural interventions. The key is to understand that aging isn't the same as decay. Your body still holds an incredible capacity to heal, strengthen, and perform, but it needs a little help. By identifying what's been lost and supplying what's now missing, whether it's blood flow, nutrients, or stimulation, you can reignite the systems that have slowed. And sometimes the simplest tools, like chewing a natural spice, can make a bigger impact than you'd ever imagine. Chapter 2. Clove, the tiny spice with giant power. Clove may be small, but it carries with it a legacy of healing and power that spans centuries. In ancient cultures, clove was considered more than just a spice. It was a medicinal treasure. From soothing dental pain to supporting digestion and clearing infections, clove was the go-to remedy in both Eastern and Western herbal traditions. But modern research has uncovered something even more exciting: clove's ability to invigorate the entire body through its remarkable combination of natural compounds. At the heart of clove's power lies eugenol, a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. Eugenol is what gives clove its distinctive smell and numbing effect, but it does far more than please your senses. It protects your cells from oxidative stress, reduces systemic inflammation, and promotes healthy circulation. In aging bodies, this translates to less joint pain, clearer blood vessels, and more efficient delivery of oxygen to vital organs and muscles. Clove is also known to stimulate thermogenesis, the process by which your body produces heat and burns energy. This warming effect boosts metabolism and encourages better blood flow, especially useful for older adults experiencing cold extremities or slow recovery. By chewing clove, you're not just enjoying its flavor, you're unleashing a cascade of biological benefits that touch nearly every system in the body. And the best part, it works gently without overloading your system, making it ideal for seniors looking for safe, natural ways to enhance their health. Chapter 3. What happens when you chew it for 60 seconds? The act of chewing clove for just 60 seconds may seem too simple to make a real difference, but it's surprisingly powerful. When you place a whole clove in your mouth and begin chewing, the process triggers both mechanical and chemical reactions. The grinding of your teeth against the dried bud releases essential oils like eugenol, which are absorbed directly into the bloodstream through the soft tissues of your mouth. This rapid absorption bypasses the slower digestive route, delivering benefits almost immediately. As the oils begin to circulate, you may feel a warming sensation in your chest or limbs, a light increase in alertness, and even a gentle boost in mood. This is your body responding to the natural vasodilating and stimulating effects of clove. Saliva production also increases during this process, aiding digestion and flushing out toxins. For many people, chewing clove becomes a ritual, a morning or midday boost that revives energy, clears the mind, and activates focus. Moreover, the numbing effect of clove in the mouth also soothes oral tissues, reduces gum inflammation, and freshens breath. These local effects, combined with the systemic benefits of better blood flow and sharper cognition, make chewing clove one of the easiest and most effective natural habits you can adopt. Just 1 minute a day can reset how you feel, strong, present, and ready for whatever the day brings. Chapter 4. The science behind clove's active compounds. When we talk about the power of clove, we're really talking about the potency of its natural compounds, and one in particular stands out, eugenol. This compound, which gives clove its rich aroma and numbing effect, is a biochemical powerhouse. Eugenol is a strong antioxidant capable of neutralizing free radicals that cause aging and damage at the cellular level. For older adults, this means better protection against inflammation, oxidative stress, and chronic conditions like arthritis, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. But clove doesn't stop at eugenol. It also contains flavonoids, tannins, and other polyphenol that work together to support heart health, improve liver detoxification, and enhance immune function. These compounds help reduce blood sugar levels, improve lipid profiles, and prevent the formation of harmful clots in the blood vessels. All of these functions are critical for maintaining health after 60, when the risk of cardiovascular events increases. In terms of neurological benefits, clove's active ingredients help preserve acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for learning and memory. This makes clove not only good for your body, but also for your brain. Modern research continues to explore clove's potential in preventing neurodegenerative diseases and improving mood regulation, two challenges that often arise as we age. When you chew clove, you're not just triggering surface-level responses. You're absorbing a complex profile of healing agents designed by nature to protect and revitalize your entire system. Chapter 5. Clove and Circulation, Unlocking Blood Flow. Blood flow is the essence of life. It delivers oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to every cell in your body, and just as importantly, it removes waste. As we age, our circulation slows. Arteries become less flexible, plaque builds up, and the heart has to work harder to pump blood efficiently. The result is fatigue, cold hands and feet, reduced mental sharpness, and in men, even erectile difficulties. This is where clove steps in with its warming and vasodilating effects. Clove helps relax the blood vessels and stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a compound that signals the blood vessels to open up and allow more flow. This increase in circulation doesn't just warm you up, it energizes you. Your muscles get more oxygen, your brain feels more awake, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. In men, improved circulation can translate into better physical performance and increased confidence. In both sexes, it leads to quicker recovery, clearer thinking, and a greater sense of vitality. Additionally, clove's anti-inflammatory properties reduce the strain on blood vessels caused by chronic inflammation, a silent problem that contributes to nearly every age-related disease. By chewing clove, you activate a natural pathway to restore healthy blood flow without the side effects of synthetic stimulants or drugs. It's a gentle but powerful way to bring vitality back to your body, one heartbeat at a time. Chapter 6. Hormonal Support and Male Vitality. For many men, one of the quiet concerns of aging is the decline in testosterone, the hormone responsible for strength, sex drive, confidence, and overall zest for life. While this decline is natural, it doesn't have to be debilitating. Supporting hormonal balance through diet, movement, and natural herbs like clove can go a long way in maintaining vitality. Clove, in particular, has shown promise in both traditional medicine and modern studies as a natural aphrodisiac and tonic for male health. Chewing clove may help regulate hormone levels by reducing cortisol, the stress hormone that interferes with testosterone production. In addition, it supports liver health, and since the liver is responsible for processing hormones, a healthy liver leads to more balanced hormonal levels. In traditional systems like Ayurveda and Unani medicine, clove has long been used to treat reproductive sluggishness, increase libido, and support fertility in men. The key is not in high doses, but in consistent, moderate use. Chewing one clove daily allows your body to gently absorb the compounds that support not just testosterone, but the entire hormonal cascade that controls energy, motivation, and mood. This subtle support system builds over time, allowing older men to regain their sense of power, clarity, and drive without relying on artificial boosters. In this way, clove becomes more than a spice. It becomes a daily signal to your body to stay strong, youthful, and balanced. Chapter 7. Mental Sharpness and Clove's Effect on the Brain. As we grow older, many people fear the slow fading of memory, focus, and mental clarity. It can start subtly, forgetting names, losing a train of thought mid-sentence, or taking longer to process information. This cognitive decline is a natural part of aging, but it's also something that can be improved, delayed, or even reversed with the right habits and nutrients. One of the most fascinating discoveries about clove is its effect on the brain. Clove contains neuroprotective compounds, including eugenol and flavonoids, which help protect brain cells from oxidative damage and inflammation, two major causes of cognitive decline. Eugenol also promotes better circulation in the brain, which ensures that neurons receive adequate oxygen and nutrients to function optimally. Improved blood flow in the brain has been associated with sharper memory, faster reaction times, and better decision-making. When you chew clove, its compounds cross the blood-brain barrier and begin working within minutes to improve alertness and mood. Clove's stimulating properties can enhance dopamine levels, which are associated with motivation, attention, and positive mood. Many people who chew clove report feeling more focused, less anxious, and mentally refreshed, all without the crash of caffeine or the side effects of synthetic stimulants. Even the simple act of chewing engages your brain, stimulating the vagus nerve and increasing alertness. In this way, clove becomes a powerful tool not just for physical energy, but for mental performance as well. Chapter 8. When and how to use it daily. The beauty of clove is in its simplicity. You don't need a prescription, a complicated routine, or a huge supply. A single dried clove each day, chewed thoughtfully and patiently, can have profound effects over time. To get started, place one whole clove in your mouth, ideally first thing in the morning. Let it soften slightly with your saliva, then gently begin to chew, allowing the oils to release. Continue for about 60 seconds, then either swallow or discard the clove depending on your preference. The timing matters. Using clove early in the day can help activate your nervous system, improve blood circulation, and give you a clean boost of energy and clarity. Avoid using it too late at night, as its stimulating effects might make it harder to fall asleep. Some people prefer to chew it after meals for its digestive benefits and to freshen breath. Either way, consistency is key. Over days and weeks, the benefits build up in your system, gradually enhancing your strength, stamina, and alertness. If chewing isn't your style, you can grind clove into a powder and add a pinch to warm teas or smoothies. However, chewing releases the oils more efficiently and provides direct absorption into the bloodstream. Be mindful not to overuse it. Too much clove can irritate the mouth or digestive tract. 1 or 2 cloves a day is more than enough for most people. As always, if you're taking medications or have chronic health issues, check with a healthcare provider before adding new herbs to your routine. Chapter 9. What to avoid common mistakes. As with any health habit, chewing clove must be done with awareness. While clove is a natural remedy, it's also a potent one, and using it incorrectly can reduce its benefits or cause discomfort. One of the most common mistakes is overuse. Some people, eager to feel the effects quickly, may chew multiple cloves throughout the day. However, too much clove can irritate the mouth, cause digestive upset, or even lead to headaches. This is because clove's active oils are very strong. More is not always better. In fact, the best results come from moderate, consistent use. Another mistake is chewing clove on an empty stomach without any hydration. Clove has a drying effect, and without enough water in your system, it can lead to mild dehydration or a scratchy throat. It's always best to drink a glass of water before or after chewing clove. Some people also make the error of chewing it too quickly or swallowing it whole, which reduces the amount of oil released and absorbed. Using stale or low-quality cloves is another issue. Like all herbs, clove loses potency over time. Old cloves that have been sitting on the shelf for years may not deliver the benefits you're hoping for. Always use fresh, aromatic cloves. You can tell by their rich scent and slightly oily surface. Store them in an airtight container, away from light and moisture. Finally, avoid combining clove with synthetic stimulants or heavy caffeine, as the interaction might be too strong for sensitive individuals. The goal is to use clove to bring balance, not to overload the system. By understanding these common pitfalls, you can ensure your experience with clove is safe, effective, and enjoyable. Like any good habit, it's not about extremes, it's about gentle, daily support that works in harmony with your body. Chapter 10. Real stories, real results. Sometimes, the most convincing proof of a natural remedy's power comes not from textbooks or research papers, but from the lived experiences of real people. Across the world, older adults have discovered the quiet magic of chewing clove, and their stories are both inspiring and reassuring. In one case, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Texas began chewing a single clove each morning at the suggestion of a friend. Within 2 weeks, he noticed an increase in his morning energy and alertness. Tasks that once felt draining became manageable again. He no longer needed that second cup of coffee just to get through the morning. Another story comes from a woman in her early 70s in Kerala, India. She had been struggling with frequent bloating and sluggish digestion, which often left her feeling tired. After incorporating clove chewing into her daily post-breakfast routine, her digestion improved significantly. She also reported fewer joint aches and better mobility, which she attributed to the reduced inflammation clove provided. While clove didn't reverse her age, she felt like it gave her back a level of independence and vigor she had lost. There's also the case of a 62-year-old man who had been quietly dealing with low libido and a general lack of vitality. He came across clove as a natural remedy online and decided to try it. After about a month of consistent use, he reported better circulation, improved confidence, and a rekindled connection with his partner. He didn't expect a miracle, and what he got wasn't one, but it was a real, noticeable improvement that made life feel fuller again. These stories remind us that natural solutions, when used properly and consistently, can awaken the body's hidden strength, even after years of slow decline. Chapter 11. A simple habit with a big impact. As we conclude this journey into the power of chewing clove, one truth becomes crystal clear. Small, consistent habits can transform your life. You don't need an expensive gym membership, fancy supplements, or miracle pills. Sometimes all it takes is one tiny spice, chewed for just 1 minute a day, to spark change that echoes throughout your body. Clove doesn't promise to make you 20 years younger, but it does offer a path to feeling stronger, clearer, and more connected to your body than you've felt in years. The secret lies in the simplicity. In just 60 seconds, clove activates systems in your body that support circulation, hormonal balance, digestion, mental clarity, and immunity. Over days, weeks, and months, these benefits compound. What starts as a subtle shift in energy becomes a noticeable improvement in how you move, think, and feel. And when you pair it with good hydration, mindful eating, gentle movement, and restful sleep, the results can be deeply rewarding. Aging isn't about giving up, it's about tuning in. It's about honoring your body, supporting its strengths, and addressing its weaknesses with gentle consistency. Chewing clove is one of the most accessible tools you can use to do just that. It costs almost nothing, requires no preparation, and fits seamlessly into any routine. Yet the impact it can make is anything but small. As you move forward, remember, your health doesn't end at 60. With the right knowledge and habits, it's only just beginning. Now that you've learned the science and story behind this powerful spice, the next step is yours. Will you try it for one day? 1 week? A month? Let your experience be the proof. 1 clove, 1 minute. A lifetime of strength awakened.